Hi everyone, and it's good to see you, have you here again on another Ayurvedic talk. And today I thought of doing a very common question which my clients ask. It's about weight loss, or you could say some sort of lifestyle changes for weight, which is not just diet related but lifestyle related. So before I start, I'm Satya. I'm an Ayurvedic wellness coach, and yeah, today it's weight loss, just some lifestyle changes. So, before I start, I want to give you some Ayurvedic insights on how weight loss or how weight gain is seen in Ayurveda. I will ask you one thing. There are two opposite qualities. The first one is heaviness, the other one, which is opposite, is lightness. Which one will you link with weight gain? Is weight gain heavy related to heavy quality or light quality? I hope you chose heavy. Yes, heavy is related to uh, weight gain, and for weight loss, light quality. So, okay, you might wonder, what is this heavy? What is this light? What is it in our body? So, heaviness, any sort of heaviness you feel in your body, okay? You eat some food, after some time, you feel your stomach feels heavy. Ever felt like that? Especially after some deep fried foods or any cheese loaded pizzas or anything like you're having oily, deep fried, or a lot of processed foods or snacks which have a lot of butter, like let's say vegetable puffs or I don't know, samosas or something. Any food, if you feel heavy after that, then that food is heavy. That food has the tendency to increase the heaviness in your body. If there is something else I have to say, sometimes if you see negative news like a loss of someone, when you feel depressed, there may be a sense of heaviness in the heart. So that kind of heaviness, that is one thing. Another is if there is too much water retention in your body weight can be high. So it can be fat or water, which is high, which can cause this weight gain, right? And another example is like sinus. If your sinus passages are overfilled with water or like congestion, then that can also feel like a heavy head, right? So that's to give you an idea of heaviness. So now that you understand what is heaviness in your body, anything, it could be any food or any sort of lifestyle habit which is increasing heaviness in your body will tend to increase your weight also. So this is a simple rule which you can remember. Even if you forget all the tips which I'll be sharing after this, just remember this thing. If heaviness in your body is high in any region, and if it is repetitive over a long period, like 3 months, 6 months, then it's most likely to cause heaviness and weight gain in your body. So the first one which can cause heaviness, which you need to avoid, is daytime sleep. Okay, I know what you're thinking. I don't sleep during the daytime. I work in the office. I don't sleep in the afternoon. You might say, fine. Daytime is what I mean here is like between sunrise and sunset. So let's say on a weekend you wake up 1 hour or 2 hours later than the weekdays, then that is daytime sleep. Like anytime if you sleep after the sunrise, which is approximately 6:30 a.m. or 6:45 now in southern India, depending on where you are, it can vary. So that is the kind of your wake up time. Even if you wake up regularly at 8 a.m. or let's say 11 a.m., then you are likely sleeping 3 hours, or if it is 11 a.m., you are waking 5 hours after sunrise, right? So that is 5 hours of daytime sleep. This counts as daytime sleep, and also afternoon naps. Anything like you can take a 20-minute nap, that is totally fine. That's not what I'm talking about. If you sleep longer than 40 minutes, okay, so that will kind of increase your weight. It can potentially increase over a long period if you do it regularly for over 6 months or so. Okay, so there are some scientific studies as well which suggest sleeping 1 hour or more during the daytime is linked with cardiovascular disease. That means it can cause any blood-related or heart-related diseases like, there is high cholesterol, that kind of thing. Okay, so the right sleep is your first thing. The second one is eating a heavy meal, like a heavy dinner. Dinner, particularly, we focus on it because at night time, towards the time we sleep, the heaviness in the atmosphere increases. So we call it the kapha time in Ayurveda, like 6 p.m. or whenever it is sunset. Let's say if it is 6:30 p.m. sunset in your place, approximately 4 hours from that time, our body will increase the heaviness in order to prepare for sleep. So like we saw in the first day, daytime sleep, like it is related to increased weight and heaviness in the body, right? So sleeping is heaviness. In the night, we need this heaviness naturally. But in the day, this is causing imbalance. Same way, just to prepare our body for this sleep, we need to have a light dinner very early in the evening. So around 7 p.m. is ideal. Maximum 8 p.m. If it is too hard, if you're working, it can be quite difficult. You can consider having an early dinner in your office canteen. If that is the earliest you can. If you have to choose between 9 p.m. home dinner versus 7 p.m. office canteen dinner, I would suggest 7 p.m. office canteen dinner because the timing is very, very important. The later you eat, heaviness will increase in your body. Most likely you'll feel a lot of heaviness. Even if you eat healthy food, okay, you might feel heavy if you eat like 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. Have you had any friend or relative or you yourself, have you ate food after 9 p.m. over like 6 months or more than that? Have you noticed how their weight is? Most likely it would have increased. If that is the case, then please ask them, or if it's you, please consider moving your dinner time close to 7 p.m. Okay. So eating by 7 p.m. is more important than eating a healthy meal later. So this also is backed by scientific studies which link late dinners to, like weight gain and cardiovascular diseases, again, heart diseases or blood-related sugar imbalances, all these things. As little as a 30-minute late dinner, it can cause more imbalances. They did a study where they checked people who ate dinner 30 minutes apart, and they checked that the people who ate 30 minutes later, they had more increased risk for heart diseases. So try to improve like gradual shifts, like move your dinner like 15 minutes early today. Try to maintain this time for like 2-3 days, and after that again make it 15 minutes early, and like this you can just move until you reach that 7 p.m. mark, which is the guideline. So that's the second one. What's the third thing that we daily do but unknowingly it increases heaviness and weight in our body? What is it? So I wanted to say it's something related to your self-awareness. It is eating to hunger. Yeah. Do you eat to hunger or do you eat by the clock time? If it is 1 p.m., okay, so it's lunchtime. Okay, let me just have. Or there's no meeting now, so I got some free time. Can we eat now? Or how do you go about like for dinner, maybe this is when I reach home. I have to eat my food now. No, your body doesn't know that. So what happens is hunger hormones are released when your stomach is empty and your brain thinks that your body needs food. So what does Ayurveda say? Hunger is a sign that your previous meal is fully digested. So how long does it take for food to digest? On average, it takes like 90% of the food in your stomach will leave within 4 hours, 2 to 4 hours. It's like depending on the type of food you eat, your stomach will be free between like 2 to 4 hours. Okay, so only when your stomach is free, you can accept more food, right? Your body will accept more food and it can process. If the previous backlog itself is waiting, then what happens to the new arrivals, like the new food that you eat? What happens? Then you will feel more heavy. After you eat that 4 p.m. snack, I don't know, samosa or chat, what do you like? Or maybe a biryani. I don't know what you like. But after a 2 p.m. lunch, if you're having that 4 p.m. snack, especially if it's loaded with uh, sweets, sugars, or deep fried, and before you eat, you may like, okay, you may be so tempted to eat it, but after you eat, how you felt? A lot of times we feel, oh my God, why did I eat that? It doesn't feel that nice in my stomach. That heaviness, some people experience acid indigestion. The food taste comes to your throat, and sometimes it can be burning sensation or a slight sour smell, and it doesn't feel nice. It's because it's likely the previous food wasn't digested in your digestive tract. So what can we do? The best thing to do is to observe your hunger signals. If you really feel hungry, please go ahead with a snack. But if your colleague is having a birthday party, they are giving you a cake, you can't avoid, I understand. In that case, okay, please, if it is unavoidable, have the snack, enjoy it as you eat. We don't want you to stop when you are eating something nice, or if you are obliged to do it socially. But most likely for dinner, you won't feel hungry, right? So skip dinner. And in the next morning, if you don't feel hungry, you can skip the next breakfast also. This idea is to give your stomach a time, your digestive system some time to digest the food and all that heavy load. So it might take a longer time. And when it is done, your body itself will show you a sign like hunger. So that's it. So just by following these three things and by avoiding the heaviness due to these three things, what are the three things I said? Just to summarize, the first thing is sleeping during the day. Second one is eating a heavy dinner. And the third one is eating when not hungry. All these things need to be avoided. If you just do this, no matter what you eat, you can totally avoid that weight buildup. So in future, like 6 months later or like 2 years later, you don't have to look for a nutritionist or someone else like me who do Ayurveda for a cleanse or a weight loss plan. So you can save your money as well. And also how you feel in your body. You can feel so alive if you are feeling light, more light, which is the natural state of your stomach, how it should feel if it is healthy. So if there is any heaviness right now, no problem. We are still here to help. You can consider a cleanse with me. I do Ayurvedic consultations online. I will put a link in the description below. If you go and look in the mirror tomorrow morning when you wake up, put out your tongue, look in the mirror. If you see any white coating, it means there is some toxin or that heaviness in your stomach. You can benefit from an Ayurvedic cleanse or consider just drinking hot water for like 3-4 days, okay, when you are thirsty. So this can help you flush out some toxins and avoid these heavy foods and heavy lifestyle in future. So you will avoid gaining more weight. So I hope you found something helpful. If you liked any of this or learned something new, please give a thumbs up if you like it and share it with your friends, and please comment below so that we also know what you find useful so we can make more relevant videos. So yeah, that's it from my side. Take care. And if you have any topic suggestions as well, please put it in the comments. We are always reading them. Okay? Thank you so much. Bye.